All right, hello. I'm going to demonstrate working Asteroids game. We have competitive and co-op. So for co-op, the players compete towards a common score, and they keep track of each score, and then it accumulates both scores to a common score. And if that common score is reached, which I believe is 100 or 200, Phineas implemented the score cap. I implemented the player two initialization as well as registering player two bullets. And I'm going to show co-op first. As you can see, we have two separate players. Sometimes they go out of bounds. As you can see, we have player two kind of like went crazy for a little bit, but I could kind of like balance him back. And player two, he was harder to. He has some bugs with the movement, but we have player one here, and we have a shared score down here. So let's say I shoot some things with player one before player two dies. There you go. And then, oh, I don't know why I switched to competitive. Okay, here's co-op. So we have shared score. I'm not controlling player two right now. I'm just trying to shoot player one right now. So I'm going to demonstrate co-op right now, and it's hard to play two players with one using just myself. So if player two crashes a lot, that's why. But we have co-op, and there's a shared score at the bottom. And let's say I hit an asteroid, it'll add that score. Let me try to play as player two now. As you see, player two is the lighter colored one, and it does have bullets. I crashed before I could get it. But as you can see, we have two players, multiplayer with co-op with a shared goal. Now, if you do competitive mode, it's whoever lasts the longest, and there's scores for each player. I'm going to try to play as just player one, get some asteroids, and then it'll let you know which player loses based upon whether they die or they don't get as many points. And I implemented the movement for player two, and I also registered the bullets for player two, making sure that the collision checkers work properly for the bullets for player two. So if I go ahead and go over to my code, so right here, this is in the setup. So we initialize player two, like the size of the image. So just the same way as we have player one up here, we do it for player two. And then we also create an offset, which is different than player one because we don't want them to be overlapping when we initialize the player two image. And then bullets owner is a new vector. Bullets owner is a vector of integers, which basically assigns bullets to whether they are player one or player two, because we want to track which bullets are which for scoring reasons, because we don't want bullets registering for player two, but they're adding to points for player one, and vice versa. And then down here we have player bullets, which adds bullets to player bullets to keep track of bullets and which player they're coming from. And then we also track the bullet times, which is the time when the bullet was shot. You want to make sure that this reduces like spam firing, and also to ensure that the bullets can expire at a certain time. And then we have an insert player bullet for P2. So this is our private function to initialize a new image object of a bullet using bullet width and the P2 get angle, so the angle where the bullet is being shot at based upon where player 2 is located. And then we also have the lock rotate object around object top, making sure that the bullet's shooting from the top of the object of player 2. And then we're just appending the bullets to the player bullets vector, as well as the player bullets times. We're adding the time that each bullet element was shot, and then we add just one element to the bullet's owner, signifying that it's from that particular player. And then this is early on in the coding for the repo. I created the initial key bindings for WASD, and then I decided that shoot could be C. So I calculate the velocities for W is going upwards. Did I lose it? I think I might have lost it. There we go. So W is up, S is down, A is left, and then D is right. And we do a negative rotate step to left to shift the rotation to the left side. And over here, it's positive rotate step to make sure that it rotates to the right. And then down here, I also did some work on the flames. So we make sure that the flame lock around the object. So we want to make sure that the flames are coming out of the bottom of the object, not the top. And if I scroll down here, I will have some code for the flames right here. So if W is pressed, which is up, we want to make sure that the flame is coming from the bottom of the object, the image object, and we're basically just drawing the flames, getting the image object for the flames image, and then we're creating a new object for that image. And I think I have some code down here. No. Okay. But that was my contribution to the Asteroids project. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, thank you.